Hello everyone, today is February 2, 2024 and today is my day 25 of my English speaking practice. Well, today I will talk about the first day of my presentation at the university. Okay, so it was a horrible situation. It was a horrible story of my life, and if I share the whole story to you, you will understand. If you have been through it, if you had any presentation, then you can relate to your presentation or your life. Okay, so I want to share the first day of my presentation at the university. Every face is new in the university. Everyone is new to me. Only I knew my group members, and other than my group members, everyone in the class is completely new. I didn't know everyone. If it was only boys, then I would have no problem, but it was a combined class. So when you have new girls in your class, and you must feel so much nervous at your first day of your presentation, so I think it was only for girls that I got so nervous. I got extremely nervous the first day of my presentation. Okay, so here's what happened actually. As my turn coming up, as I'm approaching to the presentation board, I started to feeling very much nervous, extremely nervous inside me. My heart was beating. I felt like I will collapse somehow. Okay, so my heart was beating and my mouth was drying up. So it was a horrible situation for me. And when my turn came, when I went to the presentation place, and when I stood before everyone, and everyone is watching me, all the boys, all the girls, and all the girls was new to me, and all the boys were also new to me. If it was only boys, then I would feel nothing, but it was only for girls, and that's why I got so nervous. Okay, so what happened? I started presenting. I started like, hello everyone, my name is this, my role is that, and today's my topic is this. And after I started presenting, I did the whole presentation reading the script. Okay, so presentation supposed to, you have to present your topic without the script, without looking at the script. You have to talk to, like, for example, right now what I'm doing, I don't have any script. I didn't write any script for today what I'm going to present. So presentation should like that. You don't have any script, but you have a slide in the projector. You should present your presentation just going through the slide in the projector. Okay, so you have to present like this without the script. So it wasn't a proper presentation. I read the whole script. Still my mouth was drying up. Within me, I felt very nervous, extremely nervous, and my mouth was drying up. My heart was beating fast. I could feel my heartbeat, and I could feel that I'm not doing very well. My mouth was drying up, and there is no another word that's coming to my mouth. Okay, so I had to stop because I couldn't speak. My mouth was dried up. When your mouth is dried up, there is no liquid in your mouth. Okay, so at that time you cannot speak. No words will come to your mouth. You cannot speak anything. If you ever went through it, and if you go through it in your future, then you will understand how it feels. When all the liquids dried up, no words coming to your mouth. So I asked the madam that, madam, could I please get some water? I need some water. I need to wet my mouth. Okay, so madam permitted me to have some water, and whole class was sitting in silence. And I went to my bag, and I took out from the bag the bottle of water, and I took a sip of water. Okay, so I drank water. So after drinking water, I started my presentation again. Okay, so still my mouth was constantly drying up, and I couldn't help myself. My mouth was still drying up, but somehow I finished the presentation. It wasn't a presentation, it was just reading a script. Reading a script is not presentation. Presentation should, like, you have all the points in your mind, or you can do it without the script. You have to talk to the audience. When you do presentation, you have to look to your audience, and you can look to the slide. Okay, so that is how a presentation should done. Okay, if you write the script, this is not a presentation. You are just reading a script, and reading script is not presentation. So it was a disaster for me. And the good thing is that presentation was just a fake presentation. Our ma'am later let us know that it was a fake presentation. There is no mark in the presentation. I was just trying to make you get acquainted, make you know how to do the presentation. It was just a fake presentation, so there was no points in the presentation. So that was a good thing for all of us. And some students did very well in the presentation. And yeah, that is the story. And if you have been through any presentation, getting nervous in front of new faces, in front of new people, in front of girls especially, is very normal. Okay, so you can't blame that you are the only person who went through it, who feels like this. No, so many people feels like this. And at that time, so many students had that thing, but I was the only one who asked to the madam that may I go to my bag and have some water. So I was the only one who did that, but no one did that in the class at that time. Okay, so it was a really horrible situation for me. And again, oh well, one thing I should let you know, that it wasn't my very first presentation in my life. It was a second presentation. My first presentation was very good, because the reason is I knew everyone in the class. In the class there was also girls, also boys, and my group members. I knew everyone. Everyone was friends to me. Okay, so that's why I didn't feel any nervousness in my first presentation. But in my second presentation, it was a horrible situation. It was a disaster, because all the faces were new. Well, all the faces were new to me, especially girls. I didn't know everyone. Yeah, that is the real story of my first day of presentation at the university. So the reason, if you think about what could be the reason is all the new faces, especially the girls. Later, I got acquainted with everyone, and the third presentation was well too, but I felt like my mouth was drying at my third presentation. But I somehow could survive that day, because I didn't need water. So at my third presentation, I didn't need water as it needed in my second presentation. So by the time I got better, and now I feel like I have to be more better about becoming fluent in English. And presentation is in the university happens in English. Okay, so that is why the problem raises, because we didn't have any training in our school life, in our college life, how to do the presentation. And suddenly when you enter into the university, you have presentation things, and presentation things is completely new to us. And we have been studying Bangla version in the college, in the school, and suddenly in the university everything is English and presentation also English. So how do you cope up with it? That is the problem in our education system. Our education system is there is no balance in the education system. You have been studying Bangla medium for about 12 years, and after you have shifted to English medium, and there is a new thing, presentation. Presentation is completely new thing for all of us, and we have to do it in English. Okay, so we didn't have any background of English, and somehow suddenly we have a completely new thing to present. You have to present yourself in English and without seeing the script, without seeing anything, just the slide. I cannot say that all the fault is mine, all the fault is mine. No, the fault is also the systems. I will blame the system. Systems is not right. Think for yourself that you have been studying in a certain language for 12 years and after that suddenly change. The language is changed and you have to do the presentation in another language. Okay, so this is not how a study should like. This is not how the education system be like. So I don't know will I be able to change the situation or not, but I can speak about it. I can share my thoughts about it, and that's all. Okay, so that is all for today. See you very soon with a new story, new topic. Stay connected and please subscribe to the channel, then you can get notification for the upcoming video. Thank you so much.